Tech Talk Alert. After our latest digital life hack, you're going to hear one of my weekend show's best calls. You don't want to miss it. Where do all those expensive Amazon, Target, and Walmart returns go? Probably to a bin store to be sold at prices you won't believe. I'm Kim Komando for Total AV, the award-winning antivirus software for just $19 the first year at protectwithkim.com. People everywhere are heading to strip malls across America, waiting in lines to get into their local bin store. There, they're on the hunt for low-priced treasures, iPhones, tablets, and computers at a fraction of the cost. Of course, these are all returns, liquidation, or overstock items. Want in on the fun? I bet there's a bin store in your area ready to be picked. To find one, head to good old Google. Search for phrases like bin stores near me or Amazon return stores. Remember, it's an adventure, but be smart. Some items might be damaged, and there's probably counterfeit junk in the mix too. And if it's something electronic, be sure that you plug it in to try it out. Usually, there are no returns. Enter to win a brand new iPhone 16 right now at winfromkim.com.
Hey, have you heard about The Current? It's this amazing free tech newsletter that keeps you in the loop about everything, AI, making money, and insider tips to get ahead at work and life. Everything is tech now. I can't afford to fall behind, and neither can you. In just 5 minutes a day, that's it. The Current makes it so easy to stay ahead without feeling overwhelmed. Join 500,000 people at getthecurrent.com. It's free. Don't be left behind. That's getthecurrent.com. Sign up now. Getthecurrent.com.
Now, check out this amazing call from the show. It's a real gem. Hi there, Deborah. What's going on? How can I help you out?
Well, thank you very much for taking my call.
You betcha.
I am a retired nurse and have little to no computer skills. Husband and I have ventured out buying rental properties, and
Good.
What I want to do is be able to, instead of use notebooks and handwriting things, I want to put this all onto a computer, scan in my receipts, be able to open up my site, Evolve, but like Airbnb, do my banking, and then add to that my personal banking and my, house things. But I want to be able to do this.
But you've never used a computer, right? Is that what you said?
Well, we have a 10-year-old laptop that we pull out the battery every once in a while because it logs off and put it back together. What we do is emails, Google searches, and pretty much that's the extent of it.
What kind of phone do you have?
I have an Apple, and my husband has an Android.
Oh. Doesn't he know how smart you are to have an iPhone?
I told him, but
Kidding.
You know what? We've just gone to Android. He was a flip phone man up to about 4 years ago.
Oh, yeah. Okay. All right. So we're just getting in the whole tech race, even though, everybody else has been doing it for 25 years, but that's okay. You've come to the right place. Let me give you an option. Let me tell you a couple of options. The worst thing I would want to do is to give you a Windows laptop that's going to cause you a whole bunch of headaches. Okay?
Okay.
Because life is too short for that. And really everything that you just said that you told me that you wanted to do is that you could do on an iPad.
Okay.
And there's an external keyboard that could come on that you can buy for your iPad.
Okay.
So an iPad, it's touch screen. You can manage your Airbnb listings. You have all your apps. You can do your banking because all the banking is going to be done online at the website anyway. Yeah. And you can carry this thing wherever you want. And you don't need, they have something, it's like a $350 option for a Magic Keyboard. Don't buy that. You just need a nice case with a keyboard built in. And it will integrate with your iPhone, and eventually your husband's going to have to get an iPhone. We're just going to tell him that's just the way it is. And you don't have to worry about Windows updates. Somebody getting a scam phone call about Windows doesn't work and we want to fix it.
Yeah.
Because you're the targeted person for that. And I think last year I think one quarter they did like $60 million or something like that, some crazy number.
Oh.
And so what I want to do is I want to limit your risk.
That's exactly what I want to do.
Okay. And to limit your risk, you can get a nice 10-inch iPad that runs on Wi-Fi for about $315. Okay. Now we're going to add a case to it for about $25.
Yep.
Maybe $30. Okay. Okay. So we're in for the whole thing for $350. But it's easy to use. You can access it through Airbnb. It's got a nice A13 Bionic chip. It's very responsive. It has a 12 megapixel front camera, so you can take cameras. You can take pictures, everything like that. And if you wanted to scan receipts, you can use that camera to scan receipts. You can have FaceTime calls with your prospective tenants. If you have a security camera, you can see it on the iPad. See where I'm going? Everything's here. You got everything.
Yep.
But you don't have to worry about Windows updates. And so that's what I want to do. At your stage in life, I'm not going to burden you with something that is crazy. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick out for you a nice Apple 10.2-inch iPad. Okay. And it's going to be a recent model, and I'm going to pick out a case for you, and then I'm going to send you that information. Okay. And so, and then you'll be all set. Now, if you need any help whatsoever, is that, when you buy an iPad, as a matter of fact, if you buy it from Apple, buy a product from Apple, you get like 90 days tech support. So we might want you to buy it from Apple. Is there an Apple store near you? Do you know? I know. I'll tell you.
3-hour drive.
All right. Well, that's too far. So what we're going to do is you can, we'll put together some videos, but it's very easy to use. Okay. And anytime that you need any help with your iPad is that, YouTube is just loaded with videos, but also the apple.com/support website. Just type in a question and it's going to pop up for you. But I'll tell you, it's just, it's really easy. If you've got somebody older in your family and, they've never used a computer, gosh, unless you don't really like them, then you're going to give them a Windows laptop. Thank you so much for your call today, Deborah. Hey, big kudos to you for sticking around. Now, if your brain's buzzing with questions, let me know. Head over to Komando.com and then click Email Kim. You have to trust me. I read every single message like it's a new gadget manual. Well, I actually do it better than that. I never read a manual. Do they even have manuals anymore? Anyway, elevate your tech IQ with my free daily newsletter. Head over to GetKim.com.